friends, and welcome back to AmandaMuse. So do you guys know who this is? Who are you again? Who is this kid?
Esmé.
Esmé. So you getting excited for school in the fall?
A little bit scared.
A little bit scared. How come you're scared?
I've never been to a new school.
Actually, you've been to a few new schools. Remember we went to school last year, but we decided we weren't ready. It wasn't our favorite school. Yeah. But now we're gonna go to a new school.
Good thing I have a lunchbox.
Good thing you have a lunchbox. A few of you were asking about a little update on school. So I'm gonna tell you what's what with Esme's school, what happened, where we're at, where we're going. Do you know what I'm saying? Basically, I never really considered Esme's birthday affecting school and all of that stuff. I wasn't thinking that far ahead when I had her, but it's been brought to my attention that being a December baby is kind of an interesting thing because the school year basically takes a year of birth, right? So she started JK because they have JK, which is junior kindergarten, and SK, senior kindergarten here in Ontario. But that meant when she started school, she was only 3.5 years old, and it was full day program, Monday through Friday. Too much. We tried it because she was eligible for it, and the school was like right around the corner from our house at the time, and she didn't even make it past the first week. It was just, I just couldn't justify it, to be perfectly honest. I'm a stay-at-home mom. She's been home with me since she was born. I just felt like she wasn't ready, being that she was so little. It'd be one thing if it was like half days, 3 times a week. So it wasn't the right dynamic for us, and that's really what it boiled down to. We still wanted her to have age-appropriate challenges and to make friends and do so outside of the home setting, despite the fact that I'm a very busy mom. Like, if you follow my vlogs, you know we're always doing stuff, we're meeting new people, we're doing adventurous stuff, we're learning, but I am not a teacher. Although I am a parent and I'm teaching and educating my children all the time, it's just different. So we enrolled her in a preschool, which for me was so much better. The class size was half the size that it was in the public school. So she had like 15 kids in her class tops. It was 3 mornings a week for 2 hours every other day. So we did that from September until December. January even, throughout the renovation and everything. And then February, we sort of slacked a bit because of the renovation. And then March was so painful to get her to go to school for 2 reasons. One, we've moved across town. So to get to school is officially a 35-minute drive, through traffic and everything. Like, that's insane. And then honestly, it just seemed like she plateaued in terms of her experience within the preschool. Wonderful program, just that now she's one of the older kids in the preschool. Do you feel me? Because she's eligible for JK, but then we skipped it. And then essentially she just wasn't being challenged enough. So effective April, she's just out of school and we're just carrying on with the usual run-of-the-mill activities that we like to do. And then what we've been doing is we've been talking a lot about school starting in the fall. And I imagine we'll go through our own struggles of mornings and lunches and all of that and every day, because that'll be new. But we're excited. And I must admit, if I can be perfectly honest, because that's how I like to be, authenticity is key, I'm really looking forward to some time with just my little Jack. Because, you know, as the second baby, he's always been around her. So I know that's not going to be the easiest thing for him, because when she's not around, he asks about her, he looks for her. So that'll be unique, but to have those moments with him, and maybe he and I can take a little class in the day and do something fun. And then of course, when he's having his downtime, I'm really excited about daylight hours that I will now all of a sudden have, and they will open up that I can work on my own business. It's a new chapter for all of us. I would be lying if I said I'm not a little bit nervous. I cried like a baby when she went to school. I had no idea that I would react that way, but I found it very emotional because shoot, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm with her all the time. So it's a really funny, bittersweet emotion. Let me know, are your kids starting school this fall? How are you feeling about it? Are you getting excited? Are you nervous? Yeah, it's hard. Parenting, this motherhood gig, nobody prepares you for it. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. You can find me everywhere on the internet. The links are all below. Please add me in all those places, and I'll see you in my next video. So keep it real, friends. Bye.